How do you know that you're loved? How do you know that your parents love you? They might tell you that, but there's sometimes when they tell you that and you may not believe them as much, especially when maybe they're telling you to clean your room. Or maybe they've grounded you. And they say they love you and you're probably not feeling the warmth there too much. But that's part of what this story is about. This idea of love. Love that's not just in words, but love that's words enacted. In junior school chapel this morning we talked about love, and we talked about actions speaking stronger than words. And that's what the Easter story is about. See, love has to be shown. We might want to do our own thing. And that's what we do as people. We want to do our own thing. We want it our way. And we want to sometimes distance ourselves from God because we don't want the idea that somebody else is controlling us. And that's part of God's love. God lets us step away. But He's always there in the background, just like our parents are. Not controlling us, because our parents can't be with us all the moments of the day trying to control us, just as God doesn't control us. But sometimes we make our own mistakes, you know. We could fall off. We make poor decisions a lot of the time. Sometimes we're upset and we want to turn away from God and we want to be different. We want to angry at God because things aren't going the way we like them. And sometimes we're like that with our parents. But a good parent comes and listens to us. They may not be able to change everything magically and make things better, but they sit down and they listen to our problems. And God listens to our prayers. It doesn't necessarily make things magically better all the time, but He listens. And God hears what we say. And there are times when we just need to know that somebody is near us. Sometimes we just need somebody to share in the experience. And God's like that. And ultimately, that's the story of Jesus, who actually took that to the next level of love. For Jesus actually became like us. And when we thought God was far away, and God had no idea what it's like to be human, and how could you even know God? You sit up in heaven, it's all great for you, but life down here for us is pretty hard. God became human in the person of Jesus. And we've just heard the story of how Jesus went through some of the worst that people can do to each other, even being nailed to a cross. And ultimately, that's the ultimate fear and thing that we face, which is death. And Jesus went into death too, because we can't ever say that God has no idea what it's like to be human, because God does. And to lose somebody, because God knows what that feels. To see somebody you love hurt and suffer, God knows that too. And not to be able to change it, because that's just the way the world works. But the power of the resurrection story is that God changes that and transforms it. With hope and love, there is hope and love. There is new life. And we know that we can get beyond things that are hard. We know that in the resurrection story that there is new life. So that we and God can be friends again. So that God knows what it's like and can continue to listen. And maybe God longs for us to turn to Him and ask us for wisdom and guidance to be part of the journey with each other. So this Easter, remember that no matter how far we've turned away from God, God is always following us and coming and saying, I'm here for you. And no matter how mean we are to God, God still gets back up and still says, I'm there for you. And nothing we can do can kill God's love. We can even try killing God on the cross. And Jesus came back and says, I still love you. And I can show you a better way. A way that brings life. A way that all people can be happier and healthier. A way that healing the whole of humanity. Which is through love. Which is, get back to the beginning of the story. God so loved the world that He gave us His Son so that we might believe, which is love, Him. And have our lives transformed through that love, through loving other people, so that we can go out and love other people just as God has loved us. So may you have a happy and safe Easter. May you know that God loves you and that God cares for you and that God is there for you. Even when you may not want God to be there, even when you may not want God to be near you. Maybe you don't even believe in God, but God is still there.